Because he heard he was bombing, so he was like, I didn't write these! I didn't write these!
Like, some I wrote, some I didn't. It was so bad.
Oh.
What we're gonna do right now, Mom. Oh, wait, we usually count. Sorry. 3, 2, 1.
Hello! We're here. Welcome to the PC podcast. Hi, I'm Ma'atsi. I'm the mom, and this is my child, Asawa. Sorry, super excited today. We decided that I would go first this time, so I'm supposed to
lead the intro.
Yeah. So welcome back to PC Podcast. This is episode number 4. Dun, dun, dun. Getting there. Very excited. We are committed to getting you an episode every week.
On Monday at 5 o'clock.
Monday at 5.
Like last week,
Woo-hoo.
which happened for sure.
Doing our best. That's all we can do is doing our best. We have decided for our podcast to make it more fun and lighthearted. My conversations are typically a little dense and less fun. So doing our best to create content that is more fun and lighthearted. So my person and my conversation today will be more on the fun side. Asawa, anything you want to add to this intro here?
I like you so much.
I like you too. This is good.
You got so much energy.
This is also true.
We usually say who we are.
Oh, okay. I am. Oh, yes. So if this is your first time listening, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. I'm Ma'atsi. I am the parent in the Parent-Child podcast. I was born in 1970, so that makes me, 53 years old. We started this podcast as a way to introduce some of the ways that parents and children can connect with one another, how to have an adult relationship with an adult child, which is a oxymoron, adult child, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so overexposed.
Oh, yeah.
You see my face is completely white.
Yeah. Should we be adjusting that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, really overexposed there for you. Yeah.
Is that better or worse?
I think it's better on me. Let's see what happens when you come into the shot.
I can't see anything. I look directly in the light.
Yeah. This is a lot better. Thanks for noticing that. So I am the parent.
That's something the live viewers are going to notice. Every episode is us trying to figure out the lighting. We look completely different.
It's okay. We're episode 4 when we get to
but
episode.
It's funny.
Yeah,
it's not a problem. I just think it's funny. Yeah. I can't see anything. I look directly into the light.
Okay, give your eyes time to adjust. As I mentioned, so it's Parent-Child podcast, PC. I'm the parent, having conversations with my child over here, using the only lens that I have, the ones here, to look at news, information, and each week we bring our perspective on the things that are impacting us or the stories that we found fun and interesting, and sharing it together for the first time with each other and also with you. So that's who
you're like
I am.
in our little club.
Yeah. So you're in on our intimate conversations. So passing it over to the child. Go, child.
Now I say who I am?
Yes.
Hi. I'm Sala. I sound so nervous.
Yeah, this is episode 4. Get it together.
I like if I'm talking in front of the class for the first yeah, I'm Sala, your gay little gremlin guy. He's welcome. I never know what to say. Okay. Your gay little gremlin guy. I was born in 2003, the year of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
We are cracking up because we are not Christians, but recognize all theologies and religions. It's very inclusive here. So very.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. 2003. I'm 20 years old, and I just grew up in the 2000s and the 2010s, and on the internet. So two of us have very different perspectives on things, and we hash them out here live, here on the program you're watching right now. Welcome to the PC Podcast.
Yay! That's us.
Great intro, Mom.
Thanks. So, today, my fun, interesting...
Whoa!
Oh, no.
What are you talking about?
Oh, first we asked,
I didn't ask you how your week!
There is a format. Each time, we welcome our viewers, then we talk about our weeks, and we give a summary of the week, and then each of us presents a story. That is the format, and that is what I forgot completely.
You were ready to talk about your thing.
Jumping in. Okay.
Mommy, I'm really curious to know, how was your week?
Thanks for asking, Azawa. I'm very excited to tell you about my week. You've lived it with me for the most part, but sure. Yeah, I had a good week. It was the first full work week of the year, because last week we had a 4-day work week. This week we had 5 days.
Did you notice that? Sorry, this is such a tangent. That New Year's is exactly a week from Christmas. And so they're always on the same day of the week?
Ah, that makes sense. No, I didn't notice that.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Comment below if you think that's interesting.
I wonder... Yeah, that is interesting.
Sorry, you can talk now.
Yes. So first full week in the office or working for my full-time job. Not necessarily in the office because...
As a public health administrator.
Yeah, because I have the very fortunate luxury and privilege to have a hybrid work situation. So I'm not in the office 5 days a week.
This is your office.
Yeah.
Sometimes. We're
right.
sitting where you sit.
Yes.
When you work at your job.
Yes.
A little peek behind the curtain.
Yes. Sans the laptop. And so this week was good. We also, 2 out of the 5 people in our household went to get our eyes checked this week, which is really big for me. I live and walk the public health pathway. I do think preventative medicine is the best. So, yeah, got eyes checked. Dentist.
Heard a very interesting, great conversation there while we were there. We're not even getting into it. We're
Yes.
not even into it. Oh, we can't get into it on the podcast. We're not allowed.
Yes.
Ah!
Very political.
I want to talk about it so bad, but you want to keep your job. No!
Yes. So, yes, very interesting at the optometrist. A lot
Which
of,
we've been going back and forth, if that's the word. Optometrist, ophthalmologist.
Yes. The optometrists are the people who do the glasses stuff and adjust your lenses and stuff. The ophthalmologist, I did see an ophthalmologist while I was there. They're the people who have the training to be able to talk to you about things that are happening specifically with your vision and with your eyes. There was
eye disease.
There were lots of technology there. There was like 6 new gadgets that you put your chin in, put your eyes into, and the machinery just reads all of the things. It tells you, how much pressure you have in your eyes if you're developing glaucoma. One of the things did a sonogram of your eyes. It was completely amazing. So that was okay. And then,
But when we went,
yes,
it was raining like crazy.
OMG. Yes, it was windy and rainy.
I tagged along to my vision is perfect, which is my favorite flex of all time. I have perfect 20/20 vision, but I just wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
Because this isn't for the show, guys. We are buddies.
Yes, it's true.
Good friends.
Yes. And so that was one of the highlights of the week, I guess. And then another highlight of the week, trying to come up with one really quickly, is just prepping, just getting ready for the semester. The spring semester of one of the colleges where I am an adjunct begins next Tuesday.
Bro's got 2 jobs.
3.
3 jobs. Bro's got 3 jobs.
Yes. So I got to meet my TA.
Teaching assistant.
Yes, my teaching assistant. We met via Zoom and had a conversation about...
She nice?
She is very nice. And actually, she is a former student. So she actually took this course a few years ago, and now she
liked you so much she wanted to work with you?
No.
That's crazy.
It's pretty humbling how interested people are in the field and how much she wanted to. Yeah, she reached out to me last year. It's like, in the future, if you need a TA,
I'm available. I'm there.
And I think that takes a lot of initiative.
Yeah.
To be able to just reach out.
But you also have that personality that welcomes it, and it feels less like a big task for you to come to you with that kind of thing. So you just have this like comforting energy.
I appreciate that. And yes, I try to emit a very open, accessible kind of personality. Yeah. Oh, and the other highlight was someone forwarded to me a job description for like this major job that I was like, whoa.
That's gonna pay $2 billion.
Yes, a year.
Yeah.
A day, really, $2 billion.
But how much do you make now?
That's not information that you disclose on a podcast. I make $1 billion now, so now I'm gonna get $2 billion if I apply for the job.
See, you don't remember that I asked you this question last week, and I asked it again as a callback to last week when I asked the question before. You don't remember.
I told you that I gave the number. How much I got paid?
You didn't give the number, but I asked you this question last week, and you don't remember, and that's funny to me.
Oh, okay, yes. No, my memory. Nope, not so good. So what I'm saying is that it was a highlight for me because the person thought so highly of me that they think I can do that job. Like, oh, you know me and you know the work that I do, and you see this job that I think is a bit of a stretch for me.
But you think I could do it,
right?
Yeah.
So that means you think highly of me. I thought so that was a highlight. One of the things, this is a recruiter who's reaching out. It's an executive search. So this is a recruiter who's reaching out. At the bottom of the email, after the job description, there was a little blurb that said, typically, women and people of color do not apply for positions unless they are confident that they can perform all of the tasks.
Of course, because if they don't, and they get the job, and they're messed about this because women of color, specifically black women, are like the most hated group in America. Yes. If I can't do all the things right, oh my God, it's going to be hell. Right. The job is going to be hell for me.
Yes. So, in the blurb, it says we encourage women and people of color to apply, even if they're not confident that they can perform all of the tasks.
That's nice.
And I thought that was really nice. I was like, oh, okay.
And then a lot of also women of color like to, whatchamacallit, because of the fear, or they just want to take up as little space as possible.
Yeah. So that was cool.
Some women of color, obviously. I'm not talking about everyone. I'm not painting with broad strokes, but I'm just saying why that might be. Yes. Why they may be saying that. Because obviously I didn't make it up. It was in the thing.
Right. And so I have a friend who connected me to someone who had worked for that organization. I'm going to talk to them tomorrow just to find out what
we're making moves.
Yes.
We're chasing the freaking bag, dog. Yes. She's standing on business.
On business. 2024. So my sister is going to help me. Your aunt is going to help me with my resume. And I think,
You need her help?
I do need her help. She works in HR.
I didn't want to make... On the off chance she's watching this, I didn't mean to sound mean, but I think you're very good at things.
I appreciate that. But you always need a second, third pair of eyes, especially when you're talking about a resume. It's your first impression, and a typo could just like ruin it for you.
You're not getting the job.
Yeah, you're not.
And this is such an important position and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah.
I show my resume to you, Mom.
You're not showing it to me?
I said I would.
Okay, good. Good. All right, Asawa.
Me?
Yeah. How was your week?
With the hiccups?
You
better get rid of those. I don't want hiccups.
It wasn't a hiccup. It was just a air bubble when I took a breath.
I don't want hiccups on my show.
Got it. No hiccups on the show.
What'd you ask?
How was your week? The same thing you asked me? You know the format?
Yeah. It's a great week. It was a great week. Yeah, it was a great week. It was great. Okay. I had a great time. It was a great week. I hang out with my friend on Wednesday.
They came here, right?
Yeah. I went. They live in Long Island. They came off the Long Island Railroad at Atlantic Center. I took the blank train to the blank. I'm not telling you where I live. I met them there, and we bought snacks. We bought a bunch of snacks, and we rode the train together, and we bought a bunch of snacks here, and then we came here, and we watched movies. Because we got this cool freaking TV here that's like, it's a pull down, like a screen and a projector, like you're in a freaking movie theater.
Yeah.
That's it's kind of sick in here, and it's been like that forever. We've had this thing forever.
Mm-hmm. It's it's courtesy of your dad. It's his vision.
Yeah, he's cool or whatever.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. So it's like, instead of having a TV that utilizes the full space, and that for us it would be covering two windows. We have a screen.
Don't describe how many windows we have, they'll find us.
We have a screen that you can pull down when you're watching something, but when you're not, you pull it back up, and we have exposure to
the outside world.
We get good lighting, so it's great. So
I like to keep it down at all times.
I know.
It being up and seeing people walking by freaks me the hell out. Okay. I don't like it.
I don't know that you can see that many people. We have so many trees in our front yard.
I'm telling you from experience. I live here.
Okay. You live here too. Okay, great. Okay, so
my friend came over.
That was a highlight.
Lots of snacks. So good, dog. We had these vegan freaking chocolate chip cookies from the freaking Whole Foods, dog. Oh, sorry. We don't say brands because they're not sponsoring our podcast.
They're not sponsoring our podcast.
Right, Mom? Do you remember when you said that?
Yes, I do. And for reference, if brands want to sponsor, we will say your name all the time. But
Let's work on building the podcast a little bit. We have 7 subscribers on our YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, we made some goals. Oh, right. That was part of this week, too.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
We made some goals. I want edits of us.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what you said.
Okay, no worries.
Don't listen to you.
Okay. Anything else?
Cookies were delicious. Mommy, I let you talk about all your millions of things you did this week. Do not rush me.
Okay.
Anything else? Cookies. I don't remember the name of the brand, but I'd like to eat them again. They were very vegan. They were vegan and very delicious. Because my friend is like a vegan.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, we're like a vegan, sometimes vegetarian. I tried to take them to...
Yes.
Because it's vegan. Mm-hmm. The prices. It's $10 for a burger.
I know. This is why your parents usually take you.
It's $12 for a burger, dog.
Yep.
What world are you living in?
Well, the way that I just...
It was $12 for the chili cheese fries. It's not even a burger. It's fries and some chili.
I know.
What are you talking about?
This is what inflation looks like. No, it's really crazy out here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's expensive. I agree.
Then I had these chips that we need to buy all the time.
Okay.
They're called Terra. They're a bunch of vegetable chips.
Yeah, we have Terra chips before.
Well, not enough.
Okay.
So we need to buy them like on a regular basis because they were really good.
Okay.
What else do we got? They really like tater tots, so we got oven tater tots from Target. And we had bubble tea from Gongcha. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dog. We watched 2 very different movies back to back. Mm-hmm. We watched the new Miraculous Ladybug Tales of Cat Noir movie that came out last year.
Okay.
Which is a French cartoon show for children. Mm-hmm. That's very bad, but we all love it, even though it's really bad. Shout out Miraculous Ladybug. All the Miraculous Ladybug heads. Leave a comment if you're a Miraculous Ladybug head. I'm just saying.
Never heard of Miraculous Ladybug, by the way.
Do you remember when we were at the Build-A-Bear workshop?
Build-A-Bear workshop, yes.
And Maddie, has the ladybug earrings and the little tail necklace and the ring, and she was showing us the pictures. All the things that she was showing us were from Miraculous.
Wow. So Miraculous Ladybug has been around for a while.
I don't know. Hey, you. Hey, look it up. Hey, look it up. Look out what it gave up.
Yeah, a fact checker is...
Our researcher, our personal Jamie looked that up. That's a Joe Rogan reference. I'm not a big fan of the Joe Rogan experience, but we just call them Jamies in the industry. How do you feel about your name being Jamie going forward? No? Okay.
Okay. So I'm just trying to learn the name. Ladybug?
Miraculous. Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Noir. It's French.
I know.
2015.
Okay.
8 years? I can't do math. 10, almost 10. 9 years. Because this is 2024. It's easy. It was such an easy math equation.
It's okay.
Was that in the deleted episode?
Was
the money thing in the deleted episode?
Not sure. We have to stop talking about the deleted episode, by the way.
One day when we're like a famous hit show, we're gonna have a Patreon, and then we'll release the secret deleted episode as a Patreon exclusive. So we watched Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, the movie that came out last year, on my birthday. So that's my birthday. If you want to look that up, now you guys all know my birthday to wish me a happy birthday. If you don't wish me a happy birthday, I'm going to be very offended, and I'm going to take it personally. So you all better wish me a happy birthday. And then we watched Saltburn.
Oh, yes.
I have so many thoughts on that movie. I can't talk about it because I want to watch it with you, because I think you would like it. It's messed up.
Okay.
It's messed up.
Okay.
The thing in the bathtub, guys.
Messed up.
The grave.
Messed up.
The grave.
Messed up.
So that was fun. It was fun hanging out with my friend. I don't get to see my friends very often, but this is my one friend who lives in New York or New York adjacent. I don't know what Long Island is.
If it's New York.
And I embarrassed myself, the hell out of myself, because they're from Ecuador.
Mm-hmm.
And I call... What the hell? I embarrassed the hell out of myself. I said Ecuador was an island.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not an island.
No.
And then I said, when you think about it, aren't all countries islands? What I meant was the continent is an island if you back up far enough.
South America, you mean?
The continent.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say what continent, so it doesn't mean I didn't know it was in South America. I know it's in South America.
Okay.
That's why I assumed it was an island, because there's a bunch of islands over down.
I get it. I get what you're thinking. Okay.
So that was fun. Today I went to the gym for the first time in 2024.
Get
it. Favorite thing about going to the gym, can I
Yes.
tell you what my favorite thing about working out at the gym is?
Please tell.
Little treat afterwards. I do it for the little treat.
What's the little...
It depends.
You're making yourself sound like a pet. Like a little dog. I was like, I'm gonna get a little treat. So what's the treat? So you went to the gym with your dad.
Who cares? Fine. He was there. He's the one with the gym membership because I don't have any money. What? Is that what you want to hear? Is that what you want to hear?
I think it's worth mentioning as an adult who lives with their parents, one of the...
That they pay for every goddamn thing. They didn't pay for this podcast.
No.
Let me tell you, I'm self-freaking-made. I bought this microphone.
Yes.
I bought that stand.
Yes.
That's it.
I was like, oh, what about the phone, the laptop? Oh,
This is we're filming on your old broken phone.
oh wow.
Because the mic is busted. That's what. Good thing we have this mic that I bought with my money. It was $300. Okay.
It's a good thing that I don't go around saying the things that I bought and how much.
I bought this table. I bought that laptop. I bought those plants. I bought that chalkboard. I bought these windows. I bought this house. So anyway, my little treat.
Yes.
I'm crazy a little bit with food.
Yeah.
With food, I have a lot of contrasting issues that keep me from enjoying my life.
Yeah.
My stomach hurts all the time from eating everything all the time, but there's certain things that make it worse that I avoid.
Yeah.
I'm probably neurodivergent. Don't want to say it and be like, oh, it's informed self-diagnosis. I know a lot about the diseases, so I can say I probably have those diseases. And there's like textures and foods and things that I don't want sometimes because it's bad. I don't like it. I don't want it in my mouth. I don't like it.
I get that.
But then there's also like, I gotta be healthy. I don't want to just eat bread all day, because that's the solution to the first two problems.
Yeah.
It's texturally, it's fine. It's not a complicated taste that'll bother me in my mouth. It's like such a safe, calm food.
Yeah, I agree.
And it wouldn't make my stomach hurt. If we lived in a perfect, beautiful world, I would just eat bread.
Yeah.
But we don't live in a perfect, beautiful world.
Yep.
And I like to have health.
Yep.
So
you probably raised that way.
Huh?
You were probably raised that way.
No.
Oh, okay.
My parents didn't care about me at all.
Okay.
They didn't even know anything about me, honestly. So anyway, what was I saying? The little treat incentive. There's things I don't want to eat most of the time, but if they're a little treat from the gym, after the gym, it's like it's good, you know? And then also, they make the little protein snacks with all the protein in it that I can't have unless I earned it. I don't need protein from, sitting in a chair all day drawing. I don't need a protein from that.
I agree.
I live by this mentality that was, I think, a Pepsi or a Coke ad a million years ago. I don't remember what it was called. But it's like, the tagline is, balance what you do with what you eat. I saw this when I was like 7.
Okay.
During, probably right before, or not during, because they turn off the channel. But probably right before or around Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play. You guys remember that? When Nickelodeon would just stop airing TV for a day because they wanted you to go outside?
Oh, wow. I don't remember that.
Most kids just changed the channel. Yeah, to balance what you do with what you say. Balance what you do with what? Balance what you eat with what you do, or something like that. Whatever. Can you look it up? Because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know how to tell you what to look up. Balance what you do with, I don't know. Anyway,
balance what you eat with what you do.
Yeah, something like that, or something. I feel like
see if that's the tagline.
I feel like play is in there somewhere, but it's like, if I'm sitting down all day, I don't need 1 billion calories.
Agreed.
But if I'm running a marathon, if I'm running from Brooklyn to Idaho, I should eat a lot, because that's how the world works. Yeah. So I only have my little treats, my little protein snacks and my little treats after I go to the gym. Got it. And so going to the gym is marvelous, because then I can have a little treat.
So you had a protein bar today?
No.
Oh.
Today, you had some. I gave you some.
That was a good treat.
I made grilled cheese with leftover black beans and chickpeas that I used for dinner last night. I cook dinner on Thursdays for this family. So, yeah. Let's not pretend like you're the only one providing. Okay. I cook on Thursday. I also help everyone. I help almost everyone in this family cook on their days.
It's true.
So, anyway.
You're extremely helpful.
Thank you. That's very nice. I can't see that.
You're right.
Mixify. It was called Mixify.
What? Let me put on glasses to read this.
It was called Mixify. Balance what you eat, drink and do. Yeah. Wow. And it's interesting. And like, I've been living by that since I saw that ad.
Wow. 2016. Yeah. 8 years ago, you would have been 12.
I was like 7. Anytime I had a thing where I was a child, I was 7. Yeah.
Balance what you eat, drink, and do.
So what I made was a grilled cheese sandwich with, I already started this, leftover black beans and chickpeas from last night in the sandwich, lots and lots of cheese. Flipped that bad boy like 20 times.
It was all non-dairy cheese.
All non-dairy cheese, because that's another, that's back to the balance with my multiple problems in different directions. Dairy is just so bad for me, make my stomach hurt. We got oat milk. They had oat milk at the Gongcha. That was awesome.
Nice.
But anyway, yeah, the dairy makes my stomach hurt.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
You're probably lactose intolerant.
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay. So that was delicious. The gym was fine. The gym was fine, but it's like there's something wrong with me and my joints and stuff. Okay. There's something wrong. Like, we weren't there for very long, but like after maybe 20 minutes, my elbows couldn't do it. I feel like they were like my bone was about to out my skin.
Jet out.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, let's make 2024 the year of the bones and joints for you.
Bone doctor.
Yeah, let's get all of those things figured out.
I like the bone doctor that we went to. He was nice.
Oh, that guy is more of like a muscle.
It could be muscles too. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me.
Okay.
But he nothing. I'm not gonna bring it up.
Okay.
In case we see him again.
Yeah.
You know, if he watches this podcast and then we see him again, I want him to know I was talking crap about him.
Oh, I don't. All right, that's fair.
My knees hurt all the time, a lot. Right?
Yes.
And when he did the X-rays, like your knees are normal.
He did an X-ray.
Yeah.
So he looked at them.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also did an X-ray of my back, and I have scoliosis. But what was cool about the X-ray pictures that this necklace, because they thought it wasn't gonna be a problem, so they let me keep it on. This necklace was like in the X-ray. It was really cool looking. Anyway, he says just like this is just because females have wider hips that your knees probably just hurt because of that.
What?
What kind of science doctor is that? That's science? That's doctor?
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's doctoring.
I'm done talking now.
Okay. Great. And so thank you for telling us about the highlights of your week.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Your visit with your friend, which is cool, and your first gym excursion
of the year,
and the awesome treat that you made that I also got to partake in.
And so did that guy. So did not Jamie.
Yeah.
How do you feel about not Jamie?
So
hello. How do you feel about not Jamie?
It was very yummy. Very. I really enjoyed it. And the non-dairy cheeses really melted nicely. So we can tell you the names.
Remember the goose. When I said hello, the TikTok I showed you last night, the goose.
Oh, yes. Hello?
Me editing this in right here. We have to be quiet for a few seconds so it can roll. Okay, right now.
Something you have learned about your dad in the course of this campaign that you didn't.
Hello? Great. Okay, so I'm going to be the one that starts today.
Yeah, because I went first last week, so it's time for you to go first. This is a fair podcast about fairness.
Yes, fairness about fairness. So, I listened to a story on the news on my way. I take the train to the office a couple of days a week. When I do take the train, when I do go to the office, I drive myself, and then the other couple of days I take the train. In any case,
she means that literally, by the way, couple too.
I heard about a person that I had never heard of before. Mm-hmm. The person's name is it was
right there.
Matt Rogers. He is a comedian, musician, and also has a podcast.
Oh my god, should we get him on the show?
Oh no, yeah, at some point we can. And his the name of his podcast is Las Culturistas.
Las Culturistas?
Yes.
Why is it called that?
I do not know.
Is he of Latin descent?
I do not know the answer to these questions.
He doesn't sound like he is Matt Rogers.
But he is not the only person on the show.
So maybe it's like me and my Hispanic friend, we chop it up.
Yeah. It's possible. But he did mention that his friend is pretty famous. I think his friend is on Saturday Night Live or writes for Saturday Night Live. So we should definitely look up that podcast and get information.
And get them on the show. We should do a collab. We're probably just like them.
Probably. I doubt it. No, there's no
I'm like the Matt Rogers of the group.
It's possible. Yes, but this is parent-child. I don't think they got that dynamic going. Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah. No.
So, Matt Rogers decided during Christmas one year when he was watching an interview of Mariah Carey.
The Queen of Christmas.
The Queen of Christmas.
She invented it.
Right. He was like, wait a minute. And the person interviewing her said, oh, wow. So you're pretty much making a lot of money from Christmas every year.
Yes.
And
she hits like, number one every year.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, yes, absolutely. So Matt Rogers, the comedian, thought, I need to find a way how to capitalize on Christmas.
He said, let me give it a shot.
Let me give this a shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is the thinking for everyone, by the way.
About Christmas?
And Christmas music, yes. No one's making Christmas music to be part of the holiday or because we love the spirit. And I'm sorry to come at this from such a negative angle because I love Christmas and I love Christmas music.
Yeah, this is why I part of the reason why I chose this topic
is because I love Christmas.
Because you love Christmas, and I wanted to get into how much the holiday has morphed or grown or evolved to be more than just the Christian holiday where people are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ into Santa and the elves and Rudolph and the snowman and the tree and sell everything. Yeah. And you don't have to believe, you don't have to be, I know so many people who are like, oh, no. I'm not Christian, but yeah,
it's Christmas.
Have a tree. It's Christmas. What are you talking about?
Yeah. This would have been a great topic if we did a Christmas special.
Yeah.
You said no to a Christmas special because you were like, I don't really like Christmas.
I'm not sure that's exactly right. There were a lot of things going on in our family around Christmas this year.
It was before Christmas. It was before you left to go do what you did during Christmas time.
do what you did. I went to help care for my sister after surgery. But yes.
I was saying we should record it before you left, but you said, I hate Christmas. And then you said, I am the Grinch. And then you shot me.
Blasphemy. So it was so he decided. Oh no, you wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah, it's like the capitalist thing is like that's why so many of the songs, if you pay attention to songs that have come out after Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You," they're very similar in concept. It's like I don't need much stuff this Christmas, but I would like to see you.
That's hilarious. Yes, you're right.
And some of my favorite songs are like that. I love Kelly Clarkson's Underneath the Tree. That is a banger. That's a banger, dog. I like it better than Mariah Carey's song. But that's where it came from. That's why
that was the inspiration.
I could do it. I could do that.
Yeah, let me try.
So what did he do?
So what he did was he wrote an entire album. And the name of the album is Have You Heard of Christmas?
Right.
And each of the songs, so he's a comedian. So I heard a couple of the songs. They are hilarious.
Oh.
What he does is each of the songs, he might decide, okay, this song is talking about a breakup around the Christmas holidays. So first he thought about the themes of the kinds of things that happen during Christmas. It's like, oh, you visit your family, you might date someone, sometimes people break up around the holidays, all different types of things. And for each of the songs, he would think about the theme and then decide what type of genre that song invokes.
Oh, so each song on the album's like a different genre of music?
Yes.
Oh.
So he's like, oh, this is heartbreak. So maybe I should do some R&B something or other. He's actually... Exactly. Yes, you got it. That's R&B. Pretty much summed up.
That's R&B.
In 4 notes. And so each of the songs is...
I didn't even think of that. That just came out of me.
Yeah.
You said R&B. It's like, oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah. You knew exactly. So each of the songs is quite different than the other. And then...
You listened to the whole album?
No. I just listened during the interview that... public radio, shout out for public radio.
Shout out NPR!
Yes. WNYC all the way.
What does the W stand for?
Wow. I don't know. It doesn't stand for wow. But
I know what the NYC stands for.
Yeah.
I mean, I can guess.
All of the radio stations, I think, start with a W. Yeah. WBLS is what I grew up on. I know it doesn't exist anymore.
No, I remember WBLS. What does that stand for?
I don't know. Okay.
Not Jamie!
The W in radio
I don't want to reveal your identity and get you doxxed. What do I call you?
Yeah, we need a name.
Buddy? Pal? Buddy pal? Buddy?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, what does the W stand for in the radio stations?
I'm going to laugh every time it turns up the brightness.
It turns up the brightness so I could see. Where's the W?
You looked it up without
W. We need what the W stands for. What does the W for radio station stand for? Okay,
looking
up all letters.
Looking up acronyms is never going to get you anywhere because everyone uses every acronym.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember we designed that acronym game that we played together.
Oh, we should try it right now.
For
WNYC. Worthwhile new yodel children.
Okay.
Worthwhile new yodel children.
Okay. I would say wait, never yell, children.
Oh, you took my children.
I took your children. That's WNYC. Okay. Wait. Wake up now, you cows.
What? Wake up, you...
No, just wake up now, you cows.
Wake up now, you cows. Wake up is one word?
Yeah, one word.
Hyphen?
You
would know. I believe you.
Okay.
You and your grammar, I believe you that it is wake hyphen up because I asked you and you said yes.
Okay, the broadcast stations, why do broadcast stations start with a W? What does the W stand for in radio? The FCC, which is...
let me be me, so let me see. They try to turn me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me.
The FCC is a federal entity that monitors broadcasting. So FCC policy covering broadcasting stations limits them to call signs that start with either a K or a W. With K, call signs generally reserved for stations west of the Mississippi River, and the W limited to stations east of the Mississippi River. But it doesn't tell us what the W stands for.
Can you pull up a map? Where's the Mississippi River?
All the way down there.
What do you mean all the way down
Sorry,
there?
Mississippi is in the south.
I know Mississippi is in the south.
Okay, so you want
I'm talking about the east and west because we have KTU.
WKTU.
Oh, it's WKTU? Yeah. Well, never mind. There goes my thesis.
Okay.
All right, give that back to Buddy.
So...
Yeah, I like Buddy. We can roll with Buddy.
Okay. So... They made an entire album. On the public radio station, they played a few of the songs, so I got to sample it, and it was pretty cool. The other thing...
You didn't sample it. You're not a producer.
No, I listened to some of it. I had a sample of the music.
I know what you meant. I was joking.
Yeah. A little hee-hee, ha-ha there.
Oh, shoot! I just remembered my laundry.
Okay, that's okay. You have the privilege of being in a house with a washing machine, so it'll still
The day
be
it was
there.
raining, my friend was telling me about the day it was raining. They had to do laundry. They had to walk to the laundromat.
Yeah.
Pobrecito.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. That's a big
How's
privilege.
my pronunciation there?
Provecito. Not bad.
Okay.
Provecito.
Okay. I'm always insecure when I speak Spanish.
Oh,
It's like, I don't know if that was right.
No, you got it. So we got to hear some of the songs. They were hilarious.
Are we going to get to listen to any of them here on the show?
Not today, but we can listen offline and report back. But Matt Rogers also decided...
I have to let you know that there is a very controversial, very talked about comedian who went down in flames recently, whose name is Matt Rife. And every time you say Matt Rogers, I'm like, I was about to bring out Matt Rife.
I don't know who that is. I don't want to know. I don't want to create any confusion. Matt Rogers also talked about was doing performances.
With
performing
the album?
his album.
Noise.
And so
when did the album come out?
Last year, before Christmas.
And so when was, you know what? This doesn't matter. Continue.
So he was taking notes. He said he went to the Taylor Swift concert 4 times and the Beyonce concert maybe 3 times.
Okay, so he's rolling in it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He's rolling in it.
Yeah.
Because you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
Do you know how much tickets were?
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. So
look up how much tickets were.
For the Beyonce concert or the Taylor Swift concert last year.
They're not going to be able to give you a flat rate, but let's just like get a scope.
Yeah. And so he got a lot of tips and costume ideas.
Cool. That's a good place to get costume ideas because they slayed. They slayed.
But yeah, so I wanted to bring this up because I thought it would be fun instead of my heavy topics that I usually bring up, but also just wondering about your take on Christmas and the way that we've, I guess, commodified Christmas. And do you think, because we celebrate Kwanzaa.
Shout out Kwanzaa.
Hey, Kwanzaa.
Shout out African Americans. Shout out Black people.
Hey, us.
I'm looking at the Kwanzaa setup right there.
Yeah. We gotta take it down.
That's praise be to Kwanzaa.
What the heck? And part of the reason that I really enjoy Kwanzaa so much is because it's non-denominational. There is no religion involved. One of the principles is Imani, is faith.
What we got?
But it doesn't ask you to be of a particular religion. So we're looking.
What? These don't seem that expensive. Oh my God, $375.
That is the bottom. This is prices from. So that's the least expensive.
It doesn't have the other.
We don't have the height, but
Austin, Texas show. It starts. Wait, did it say Austin? I can't read. No, Houston, because she's from Houston.
Yes.
This is Beyonce, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I heard that. I saw clips from that show.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, and we should. Yeah,
we should watch that movie.
Yeah.
We should definitely watch that movie. It's like we can be at the concert but at home without all those people.
Yes. Or but there's
and no. Don't get me wrong. I adore live music. We've talked about this already.
Yes.
On the other episode I was running my Dev Levin show.
Yes.
I love going to see music live more than anything in the world. That's not true. I don't know. I like dogs.
And
I like Spider-Man.
You also like traveling, yeah?
That's whatever.
Oh, really?
I like not being here. But I don't care about, I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. I don't know anything about anything.
Okay. So, yeah, commodify. Kwanzaa hasn't gotten there. I enjoy, oh my gosh.
What's weird is what's getting there is freaking Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
It's like we saw a Lunar New Year display of things at Home Goods.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. And you know what? It may just be because the numbers aren't there, that there aren't enough African Americans.
I've never met a single other person who celebrates Kwanzaa.
Really?
Yeah, aside from the New Kemet people.
Oh, okay. Wow. Outside of my friends.
Yeah, outside of your and daddy's friends. I don't know anyone else.
Okay. That's a fair point. I saw an article in the Times about someone saying that they grew up celebrating Kwanzaa and then they stopped
because I hated it.
And then they went to one of their Jewish friends' Hanukkah celebration,
and it reminded them of Kwanzaa.
Yeah, and they're like,
let's bring Kwanzaa back.
Yeah, and they're like, it doesn't have to be the same as when I was a child, but I can make it my own. And for our family, each year we try something new. Okay, so it was cool. So
we talked about this on the last episode.
So how do you feel about commodifying
Yeah.
and trying to just make money off of?
Yeah. So here's my take on olive culture in the world.
Olive culture in the world.
Yeah. Capitalists, companies, corporations can have an intention, right? Mm-hmm. I'm making... Perfect example. I'm making this kids movie. Huh?
Oh, sorry.
What'd you say?
I was thinking Pride Month.
No, that's not a good example at all of what I'm trying to say. 'Cause I'm saying a positive thing.
Okay.
We're gonna have gay episodes during June. It's gonna be the gayest podcast in the world. Subscribe. You're not gonna want to miss the gay episodes.
No. Especially when there's a gay child involved. Woo! Stuff will happen.
Anyway. I'm making this children's movie with the malicious intent of I'm gonna put as many bright colors in the ad to make kids be like, Mommy, Daddy, take me to see the movie. I want to see the movie so bad. I'm gonna put a bunch of earworms in the movie that are just like, and so the kids are singing it, and they buy all the toys, and they love the toys and all that, right?
Yeah.
That is the intention of the corporation, of the company, of the CEO, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the movie theater, and I'm gonna love the movie. I don't care. I love the movie. Because even if it's at the very top, there's this CEO. I'm talking more about animated movies now. Even if there's a CEO at the top, there's still an artist involved. And so let's get away from the animated movie things. It's different, but that's the analogy I'm using. The vibe of a mall during Christmas time, it just makes my heart swell. I don't care that it's entirely like none of it's real or means anything. I don't care. This is the meaning. This feeling I have right now, this is the meaning. Even if they didn't mean to do it, that's it, dog.
Wow, that's interesting.
Have you ever seen Abed's Uncontrollable Christmas?
Yes.
Okay, so think about that. Just think about that, really. Is that Christmas is like a thing. It's kind of like a blank slate thing, that the things that make it special are specific to each family and what they do each year, and just like the traditions they have and that meaning and that feeling you get from your Christmas. And that's what Christmas is. So I don't care really about it. I love Christmas to death. I love the vibe. I love the aesthetics of it.
Yeah.
You guys should all go on Instagram, TikTok. Go on TikTok. I took it off Instagram because it didn't fit with the vibe of my Instagram. Anyway, go to TikTok right now. Look up Sawa Can't Draw, SAUACANTDRAW. Sorry. That's my TikTok. Watch my Christmas edit. It'll blow your mind. It's so good.
Okay. Great.
It's one of my most popular TikToks because it's so good. Have you seen it?
No.
Christmas edit. Here it is. Okay.
This is ridiculous. You are enabling a delusion. The delusion you're trying to cure is called Christmas, Duncan.
It's the crazy notion that the longest, coldest, darkest nights can be the warmest and brightest. Yeah, and we all agree to support each other in that insanity. Something really crazier happens. It becomes true.
25 days in a row. 25 days in enough. Why don't give a wait a minute. 25 days in the life of the change. Don't knock no bits in my hair. I'm snowing in the air. Take that over there. I don't really care. I'm a boy in the red. Shoot your chin before I be a cool thing. Right there.
Yes, I put this all together.
That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so that's how you feel. That's great. So, I think it's interesting. I think it's worth listening to. We should definitely give it a listen.
Do you have any lyrics or anything?
No, I didn't come with lyrics or anything, but we'll get some up on the online for you. Okay.
We'll link it all in the description. You can go listen to the album yourself and tell us what you think. Leave it down in the comments below. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm trying to get engagement up. So I'm going to keep asking people to leave a comment down below. About whatever we're saying. Whatever you want to leave a comment about, just go ahead and leave a comment down below.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Okay, Sawa.
It's my turn. Ooh. Whoa. We should do it. We should do it for
that I can.
Mommy.
Yeah.
You have to believe in yourself.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I can't do it from my left. You start it.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can.
Whoa! So bad. We're gonna work on it.
We'll get better.
So, today I have a story that's less niche internet crap than usual. I've talked about the same story twice, and then I talked about transphobia on the internet. So, I'm really niche internet stuff, and this has become an internet thing, more of a widespread internet thing, but it's actually started as a kind of antithetical to the internet thing. We're talking about broadcast television, baby.
Ooh.
Guess what's just happened? You know what just happened.
The Globe.
Yeah, the Golden Globes just happened.
The Globe.
Argue the Globe is always happening.
Mm-hmm. The
Earth.
Golden Globe Awards.
Yes.
Okay.
So, do you know about racism?
I do know about racism.
Not as a concept, I'm so sorry. Do you know about the Golden Globe and Golden Globes and racism?
I can imagine it's similar to
The Grammys and the
how
Oscars
yeah.
and the Emmys and all of the... Yeah. Well... So, I'm just going to explain a little bit of background, because I don't know if people noticed that the Golden Globes did not happen
during the pandemic?
for a little while.
Okay.
They were not happening.
Yeah.
But we had them last year, I believe. But whatever. The Golden Globes is run by a ragtag crew of journalists, 100 or so journalists by the name of the Hollywood Foreign Press, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you texting?
Just finding out what's his ATA.
What's the vibe?
It's run by
was
by
the Hollywood Foreign Press, right?
Hollywood Foreign Press.
100 or so ragtag journalists just taking on the world. So what that number I said just now? Do you remember that number I just said?
100.
Of that 100 people, not a single black person on the Hollywood Foreign Press.
Wow.
Which is why you would rarely see the black TV and movies that deserved to be nominated or to win. Not one. To be
Wait, can we take a moment here?
yeah.
Do we really believe that in order to have representation...
You need a black person on the thing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But
It helps.
it helps. And it makes sense that because I don't know, no. Maybe all 100 of them are racist too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that...
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. No, I don't think you need a black person on there to be impartial. But another piece of the puzzle of the Hollywood Foreign Press is that they also weren't doing it ethically.
Wait, before you go into the ethics of the
You wanted to say something.
Foreign Press, yeah, I just
Sorry.
wanted to mention that just as the basis of this podcast, where we talk about the lens through which we see things, I think that it is important that
Of course, yeah, I agree.
that someone be on there that is a person of color,
Or
because
more than one.
or more,
Have
whoa,
a few.
Ooh, how about that? How about we reflect the percentage that exists in the society back into that forum? So if 30% of the nation is people of color, oh wow, 30% of this body making decisions about who wins awards should also be made up of the same constitution. And we should do that for each ethnic group, each group represented there. So if we're saying that 2% of the population are people from the LGBTQ community,
Let's have a gay.
yeah, let's do that.
Let's have 2 gays.
Yeah, let's do that. That's what I think.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
But they also did very unethical stuff. It's like a lot of the shows who got nominated gave the Hollywood Foreign Press a lot of gifts.
Wait, that's not supposed to be allowed even.
I know.
Oh.
I know. So the Golden Globes didn't happen for a little while. I don't know if it was 2 years, 3 years.
Not because of COVID, but because of this ethical issue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, yeah. So they didn't happen for a little while. And then they came back and they're like, guys, we're going to be good now.
Wait, so they increased the percentage of people.
No, they dissolved. They don't do it anymore.
Okay.
They don't do the Golden Globes anymore. But anyway, that all may have something to do with the fact that a lot of comedians do not want to host the Golden Globes anymore.
Who was the host this year?
We're going to get into that because that is the story. But where is my article? God, what, I have so many tabs open. Shut up, CNN. I don't want your stupid subscription to get out of my face.
We're not supposed to call out any of the people.
Well, why, moms? They're not sponsoring our podcast. Chris Rock, Will Arnett,
The These are the people who were the...
People who did not want to.
Oh, okay.
Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, who co-hosted the Globes 4 times. They're done. So many people did not want to do the thing.
As a sign, as a...
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea why.
Okay.
But so many comedians were like, no,
thank you.
no, thank you.
Got it.
This is going to be a long episode. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be okay. Mm-hmm. It's going to be okay. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid of time. So, the comedian that they got to host the Golden Globes,
yes,
they got him for the gig 10 days prior to the Golden Globes.
Wow.
That's what he cites as the reason he bombed so badly. Because he bombed so badly.
No.
Have you ever in your life heard of the comedian Joe Coy?
But you know I have a problem with names. So.
I've never heard of him in my life.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of Joe Coy?
Nobody hasn't either.
Name a comedian. Name one. Oh, damn.
Okay.
I said a bunch.
Yeah. Okay. So, Buddy's not the right person to ask.
Name a comedian.
Trevor Noah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the point I was trying to make with the name of comedian?
That once you say it, somebody will recognize it.
Yeah, there's comedians that exist, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what my point was. But he didn't do well. Do you want to see? He did not do well. He didn't do well, Mom. And this is what everyone on the internet is buzzing about. How badly he did.
So
because
he wasn't funny?
He said something very ignorant.
Okay.
Very ignorant and very sexist about one of the biggest movies last year. That is one of my favorite movies that we all went to see for my birthday.
Barbie?
Yes.
What did he say about Barbie?
Let's watch.
Oh my. I'm scared.
Mommy's letting you know because you're worried about the time. This is 10 minutes long.
No. I don't think we can put an additional 10 minutes just for watching this.
Okay, I'll cut it together then.
What?
I'll cut it together then. I'll cut it together then.
Okay.
So we're going to watch it, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry. This isn't going to be an hour and 10 minutes. An hour and 13 minutes. An hour and 20 or so minutes. When I edit it. I'm going to edit it down a little bit.
Okay.
Probably going to cut out something. Anyway.
81st Annual Golden Globes. I'm your host, Joe Coy. This is a dream come true, not just for me, but for everybody in here. We all dreamt of this moment. And look at this. Look at this room. Look around. I mean, like look around. Look, Kevin Costner's here. Kevin Costner's never here. Kevin's like in a mountain with a cow or something, but today he's here. And then they asked me if I saw every movie and every TV show, and then I said yes. I lied. I only watched Beef. I love you, Allie. It's mandatory. I'm Asian. But no, I loved Oppenheimer. I just got one complaint. Needed another hour.
Oppenheimer is
I know.
I needed some more backstory. I love Oppenheimer. Especially the first season. That's so stupid. Oppenheimer answered a lifelong question that's been on my mind for years.
That's so stupid.
Yes, scientists do get laid. As long as they look like Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy played
Oppenheimer and
Oppenheimer.
Barbie are competing for cinematic box office achievement. Oppenheimer is based on a 721-page Pulitzer Prize-winning book about the Manhattan Project. And Barbie is on a plastic doll with big boobies. I watched Barbie. I loved it. I really did love it. I don't want you guys to think
I'm
that
scared
I'm a creep,
for him.
but it was kind of weird being attracted to a plastic doll. It's just something about your eyes, Ryan.
That's Kim from Barbie.
And Margot, it's not always about you.
She played Barbie. That's her.
The key moment in Barbie is when she goes from perfect beauty to bad breath, cellulite, and flat feet. Or what casting directors call character actor. Some I wrote, some other people wrote. Robert De Niro's here. Yo, I got the gig 10 days ago. You want a perfect monologue? Yo, shut up.
That's enough. We don't need to watch the rest of it. Because he heard he was bombing, so he was like, I didn't like these. I didn't like these.
Like, some I wrote, some I didn't. It was so bad.
Oh, right after that, what he says is, the ones you're laughing at, I wrote those. The ones you're not laughing at, I didn't write. So yeah, he said, you heard him. Oppenheimer is a 712-page book about the Manhattan Project, Pulitzer Prize winner. And Barbie is a movie about a doll, a plastic doll with big boobies. What are your thoughts? Because, like, me personally, I think Barbie, I don't know. I think Barbie was about, like, a little, I don't think he watched it.
I really don't think he watched it. Or, I mean, the thing is, if you don't, you know, I've seen students who are like, okay, I didn't study for this test. Mm-hmm. They walk in, they see the exam, they see the questions, and they're like, you know what? There's no way I can make this work. I'm going to fail anyway. I'm not going to sit here for 2 hours and pretend like I'm doing something.
No, he doesn't have that kind of respect and knowledge to not
guess
do
what?
that.
I'm walking away.
Yeah.
Dude, they said it's 10 days. If you don't think you're going to have enough time to prepare, to write, to actually see the movies or anything.
I don't think so. I think he thought he was going to eat that up. He was like, this is so funny.
Run it by your family. You have adult children. Can you talk to them? I would definitely be like, hey, Sal, this is what I'm thinking.
Barbie joke.
What you think about this? How is this landing? What? That was horrible.
Yeah, because isn't the whole movie about sexism? Isn't that like a good portion of the thing? Is how women are treated.
Yeah.
So he bombed. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny.
Yeah.
And
you should avoid. I think if you're not prepared, I think it's okay to say I'm not prepared and I don't think I can handle it.
But I don't think that's what he was feeling.
Right,
I think
he felt prepared.
He was
and you know what? It's such a huge opportunity. You don't want to say no to it.
I'm going to host the Golden Globes.
Right.
Are you kidding?
If you ask me, and
I would host the Golden Globes.
Right.
I'm not a comedian.
Right.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out when I get there. And I'll still be funnier than freaking Joe Coy. What are you talking about?
It was bad.
That's such a bad.
It was a bad joke. It wasn't even a joke. It was just. It's not factual. It's inaccurate. It's like
he said funny word though. Booby's funny word.
Oh, good. You get a word. So it was bad. I'm sorry, guy. That was bad.
It was just a little disheartening to watch.
Oh, yeah, I was like, can we make this stop?
Yeah. It was did take a little
Yeah, it's like. Urgh.
Can I show you something to bring it back from the same evening?
Okay, sure.
Does it make you feel a little bit happier about Barbie and what it's done for the world here in our world?
Our world.
So there's an TikTok account known as Recess Therapy, and you've seen a clip from it because everyone's seen a clip from it. Do you remember the corn kid?
Yes.
That was from Recess Therapy.
Oh, wow.
Where it's just a guy. He's not a child. He's a man. And he interviews kids on the playground. It's the cutest little TikTok channel in the whole world.
Yeah.
They were at the Golden Globes doing red carpet interviews.
Really?
Yeah.
They let the guy go?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Not just him. He had two backups.
Little kids.
He had backups with him.
That's great. That's a great idea. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that there are different ways for people to enter into the scene now. That you don't have to, oh, wow, I have to write this fantastic book or write this phenomenal movie or this write this...
or worse, I don't have to sleep with this gross man to get the role.
Yeah, that I could be in my living room creating content and then someone say, hey, this is actually entertaining and interesting and good. Would you like to be part of X, Y, or Z? That's
Which
cool.
is the goal.
Ooh.
Which is the goal.
Yeah.
They're going to invite us to all the red carpet events next. We're going to be interviewing celebrities, Mom. We're going to be on top. We're going to be on top.
On top. Okay.
We're going to be on top.
We're going to be on
You
top.
need to believe it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, people.
Okay.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Shia LaBeouf is a monster. Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is what the little children said.
Can I show you two? Or you only have time for one?
Just one, please.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh, that's Issa.
She was in Barbie.
Yeah, I saw her outfit from when the bad interviewer the comedian.
Banger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw you on Barbie.
You saw me on Barbie?
Yes, you did. I did it.
I was the
I wanted to
president.
be you when I was Barbie. Me
Are
too.
you serious? Y'all wanted to be the president, Barbie?
Yes.
You could be her easily. What would be your first rule as president?
I'll be like, be saucy.
You're already doing that,
You already
Avery.
got that.
Sorry, they want to give you a present.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh, what is this? Thank you so much.
We're all
This
besties
is-
now.
Look at us.
I saw you on
That's so cute. I saw you on Barbie.
Barbie was not a freaking movie about a plastic doll with boobies. That's what Barbie was about, dog.
Yeah, inspiring young people. Now she wants to be. She was like, "You were the president. I want to be the president. You can't be the president." Yes, that's what Barbie's about. Inspiration. Yeah. He's an idiot. Sorry, dude. I had to call you there.
I want to watch Barbie so bad I barely remember the plot.
But that was great. Oh, thank you for bringing that to my attention. I did not. Every once in a while I'm like, oh, I need to find out when these award shows are happening.
Nobody knew when the Golden Globes happened. They barely did any advertising this year for it.
Wow, that's terrible.
Everyone heard about it the next day.
Wow.
It was like, oh, the Golden Globes happened, huh?
Wow. I think, yeah. And so, but typically what happens at the Golden Globe is a foretelling of what's going to happen
At the
Oscars. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Thanks to Sawa.
They did win. But
Barbie
since we've gone over 13 minutes, you want me to end the thing. But their speech was kind of a little bit of a response to Joe Coy, and it was a good speech.
The Barbie people?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, it was a movie about Barbie, but it was a movie about humans. Ooh. And it was a movie about whatchamacallit. It was for you. It was for everyone.
Yeah.
And so
if you missed it, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Basically is what they told me.
And then people use that now as like a red flag thing. Like, did you get Barbie?
Right.
Since last year.
Yeah.
Not because of Joe Coy, but
no. Remember your dad was like, this person said that Barbie was boring. He was like,
well, no offense to him.
Yeah.
But he's a little judgy. I don't think he was doing it in that context. He was just like, does this person have good taste?
Yeah.
But no. If you don't get Barbie, if you didn't like Barbie, usually that's like a unless you like it for dislike it for other reasons. Yeah. Like my friend, sorry, no saying names. My friend didn't like it because it was boring, which is nonsense to me. There are technical issues, like if you want to get really critical about Barbie, there's problems. There's problems with the pacing, and I don't get the point of Will Ferrell's character at all. Yeah. So you could bring up those kinds of things when you talk about like critical, technical things that you didn't like about it, but it was boring. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
That is the one reason I look past all the critical and technical issues, because it was so much fun. It was such a fun movie. It was such a fun movie.
It was fun. Agreed.
And it had a beautiful, lovely message about the creative process and humanity. It said so much for him to degrade it like that. It's just, ugh.
It was disgusting.
He's such a good movie.
Yeah. All right. So now I don't know him as a comedian. Mm-hmm. Seeing that, I never wanted to look at any of his work.
I haven't seen any of his work either, but I heard he does like very low tier Asian jokes a lot as an Asian. You know, like when you're a comedian and like your identity is the only joke you have.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, my favorite comedian is really smart.
Who?
So Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah's your favorite comedian?
Yeah.
Huh. I could tell.
He
He could breathe, and Mom was like, the whole room quiet. He hasn't finished the joke yet.
Yeah. No, I just think he's really smart.
Yes, he's very smart.
And
I like Trevor Noah too. I was just making fun of you.
He's also very talented. He's really good at doing impersonations.
Oh yeah, he gets into the accents, man.
Yeah, and he's well traveled.
Mm-hmm. He's really smart. Yeah.
I like intelligence. I don't. It's like, oh, if you have to curse every other word or do potty jokes in order for it to work, I'm like, there are lots of universal human things beyond just our ability to have bowel movements.
I think I want to tell you about Matt Rife. I think you would absolutely hate it.
Can we talk about him next week?
Oh yes, Mommy.
Okay.
We're gonna end soon. I promise.
It's Friday night. I got plans.
Oh my gosh, cannot relate. My favorite comedian, you guys didn't ask, but my favorite comedian is Bo Burnham.
I do know that.
I know you know that, but they don't know that.
It's true.
I think he's really smart in a different way, in a very depressing kind of depressing smart.
Yeah, but
he's gotten better. He's gotten a lot better.
Okay. Yeah,
you go back to his old stuff. It's like
I'm always like, has he had like some kind of professional help? He's like really.
No, not that kind of get better. Not make racist jokes anymore kind of better.
Oh, sheesh. Okay, great. Let's do that.
We should watch Inside. We haven't seen Inside together.
Okay.
That is going to be the end of this here podcast. Bow, 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 bow. Woo! That was a great episode. Thank you, Mommy, for being here. Thank you for being here and making it to the end. You are a true trooper. Leave a purple heart. No, not a purple heart. Leave a pink heart with a bow around it down there in the comments if you made it to this point. And also comment, what was your favorite Barbie? Favorite part of Barbie? What did you see Barbie? What'd you think of it?
Yeah.
Do you think Joe Coy is funny? Are you a fan?
Yeah. Can you help him? Any redeeming qualities? Because the small amount that I saw from that, not very good. Not very good.
Not funny.
Not in that. Again, if that's the evidence, it did not support the claim of him being funny. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for all your hard work. This is the person who makes sure everything gets uploaded.
Not on time. On time.
Yeah, we're doing it. But we keep moving forward. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you.
We forgot to say this in the last episode, but we usually say it at the end of every episode.
Yeah.
Keep it KC. Sorry for not saying it last week. We forgot. Pretty good. That was pretty good.